At the point that we established this in 1985, I think it was, we never would have thought that this would have grown to this extent. I think we at one point never thought we would be needing a shelter for a long period of time. That was probably not a good way to think, but the fact that the shelters continue to grow, to help out more people, to create services that people need so that people can actually move from being on the street to being housed is really exciting, and I'm so proud of what the shelter has accomplished.
When I first got here, I was recently just released from jail under about like 24 hours, and then while I was inside the shelter, I was figuring out my legal obligations of what I had to do for my conviction. In the first couple of months, I was a knucklehead, just mad about the whole situation that I was going through. And the struggle was hard because I was also detoxing from drugs. So got arrested, had drugs in my system, and then I was able to detox here.
I've been getting involved with, I have to get involved with my health insurance and stuff like that, and that's what I've been waiting on, because I already had my voucher completed and I just was waiting on a place to stay.
So when I came here, I didn't have anything. And this organization has been more than just a shelter for me. It not only provided me somewhere to stay, it gave me a family environment. My counselors I interact with, they give you a soft push. They don't micromanage you here. They definitely want to see what's in you. They give you enough tools to build yourself. Lincoln Park Community Shelter gave me a month pass on the bus. I take the train to and from work. I've done the things that was required because I definitely wanted to see the outcome, and it works. This program has worked for me.
I was working on getting my education and finding a job so I can eventually get out of the position I was in.
So I never saw myself here, but I thank God for the opportunity, because when you're homeless and somebody provide you shelter, you figure that's good enough, right? I don't need nothing else from them. This is perfect for me. Anything else I'll get on my own. And you all have it down to a science. And when I got here, you only had one bed that night. So I needed you all. And I'm honored. I'm honored that you all had enough room just for one more.
I would say the most beneficial part of the program was showing us how to be ready for the real world once we stand up on our own feet again. And we were still given, opportunities for different little job leads, different schools. They connected me to a school, and I got my certificates in culinary art. And then, so it was time for me to realize that, to make some money, save it up, and then find somewhere to stay, because, shelter's only for a meantime. It's time for you to leave, and eventually, just hope for the best. When I leave from my apartment, I plan on packing my bag I have, and then since the shelter's gonna be nice enough, they're gonna hold my stuff for a little bit so I can go in and out and transit my materials that I have.
Well, next week I'll be moving out and to my new place to stay. And this is my lease right here that I got, and I'm so happy for that. When I got this lease, I was like, phew, finally I get my own place. And this was very important to me. I really needed this, really needed it. If somebody needed help, I would definitely send them over here, because this is the best shelter that I've been here, and then they've proven it.
As soon as I get out of here, I'm cooking. As soon as I get out of here, I want to have me on my balcony or on the patio. I'm going to make me a little barbecue picnic for myself. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'm going to make me some grilled tilapia. I'm going to spend some time alone. I'm going to have a good cry. and I'm gonna move forward. Right, 40 more, 40 more.